I'm going to talk to you about the opportunity that sustainability provides existing buildings. So much of the conversation is about new developments, but there are 3 key questions I would like to share with you. 1. What does it mean for you as owners with existing buildings, occupations and leases? 2. How can we address the sustainability agenda in these? And 3. How might it influence asset management strategies? There are a huge number of buildings with lease breaks or expiries over the next 5 years. If an occupier's existing building can otherwise fulfil their requirements, surely the most sustainable thing would be for them to stay put. After all, in our daily lives, we are encouraged to reuse, to recycle and to repurpose things. So owners need to develop a strong sell for the re-gear opportunity, and we can help you. To answer my questions, you'll have heard a lot about the potential changes to the MEES regulations. Any changes will be particularly relevant to older buildings with existing tenancies. There's a growing feeling that perhaps it is all a storm in a teacup. As things stand, there is a long list of exemptions and the fines don't appear significant. It is very possible that the local authorities will be given more powers and funding to ramp up the enforcement side of things. But this is perhaps missing the point. It feels to us that there is a far greater incentive for owners to proactively and ambitiously address sustainability issues in their older assets. As we've heard this morning, the demands of the owner's corporate targets, the shifting of occupiers' expectations, and from this, the implications for investment value are all pressing reasons why owners should be taking a proactive approach in this area. Improvement works recommended in an EPC report will form part of an owner's plan, but we think the aim should be to go further. Owners should understand the broader opportunity for improvements, involving not just an occupier's demise space, but also the wider opportunity to create or improve third spaces within the building too. Lease events can then be overlaid to develop an asset management strategy. Finding the opportunity for value enhancements will then support the inevitable CapEx. If an owner is proactive and knows what is required for them and their building, it will put them in a stronger position for the re-gear discussions that follow. Move options will undoubtedly talk a big game and present themselves as the superior option. We expect going forwards that if owners do not have a clear, proactive and persuasive strategy addressing ESG in their existing buildings, the occupier will vacate. We all know the income void is the enemy for asset performance. The institutional lease creates a number of barriers to an owner wanting to make energy efficiency improvements to a building. With this in mind, partnering with existing customers on re-gearing also offers an opportunity to address practical issues in the lease, which will be necessary to support plans around the building operation and data sharing. We know many owners are trying to add green lease clauses, but it seems with mixed success. Often, they're struck out by occupiers when they're first introduced at the legal stage because of the potential ramifications of non-compliance. Owners need to have a clear, positive and powerful business case for the occupier. It needs to be addressed earlier in the negotiation process. It should be considered whether they can sit in a side agreement to encourage take-up. Our challenge to owners is for you to drive your own agendas and respond to the market rather than be led by government regulations. I'd like to leave you with 3 key messages. 1. Sustainability is here to stay, and it will have greater power in the decision-making process. 2. Don't pass the burden on to new schemes when it could be more sustainable for an occupier to stay put. And 3. Protect value in your asset by being proactive and linking sustainability initiatives to an asset management strategy. This is our opportunity to make a difference.